Wow, that was hard. I never knew high-fiving was so violent and satisfying. My hand is a man now.
Your hand is a bro.
It is? Let's bro again.
All right, boys, what do we think here, huh? I mean, attractive, definitely, but on the older side now, but you can tell about 20 some change years ago, she was right. She was hella right. She was probably, you know what I'm saying, like super bad with it. Let's see what she's decided to do with the past, like, you know what I'm saying, 20, 15 years of her life.
How people overcome poverty in America, I really don't, you know? I've been working since I was 16 years old. Helped pay my parents' mortgage when I was still in high school. I'm 32 years old now. I don't even have a mortgage. I don't have kids. I don't have anything to show for all this time that I've paid into this system.
Yeah. So this sucks. It really does. Not to laugh, y'all know she's crying. She's doing enough crying for both of us. But what's dawning upon the young lady, or well, not so young anymore lady, is that she was sold a false bill of goods. All right? You know who's not crying right now? Matt Damon's wife. Why? Because I always use her because I don't know who she is. No one knows who, like, I mean, people know who she is, but for the most part, you know, it's like, hey, she quiet. She real quiet. She don't say shit. She just quietly living her best life, the best life, a life that, you know, while you were, 19 and helping paying off your parents' mortgage and stuff like that, I have absolutely no doubt that there were opportunities, like endless opportunities for you to have the kids, for you to, meet a guy who can't, cause that's real. Like I've said on this channel so many times, women can't elevate men, right? So, you could have been elevated a long time ago, but you decided to buy into the, go ahead, girl, you're the same as a dude, and you can go out there and compete, so go on out there, and you can, and you'll be there, and you can go and live your American dream dolo, and nah. And now here's the fun part. You still don't have kids, so you still have a chance, all right? I mean, best of luck. Best of luck, because like you're like much like my sisters, right? You are locked into your way of being, your way of doing things. So when it comes to being in a relationship, it's like you will want a partner to more fold into what you have going on as opposed to the other way around. And unfortunately, with the type of man that you feel, because like she's still rather attractive, so the type of man you feel like you're entitled to, like that's still like no, he's gonna want somebody who's more malleable to him and his position, not you towards his. No, you towards his, not his towards yours. There we go. Got it right. So this is sad, but this is a lot of chicks. A lot of, she's, once again, she is like off top, just, facing the light. She's like, saying she's up there. She's okay. I'll give her a hard 8.5. You guys, Jay, you're so generous. You're so generous, Jay. I'm waiting for it, Spartan. But the deal is that, yeah, I am generous. I've ranked higher, worser, right? But either ways, with her pretty face and, the no kids thing, I don't know what her womb looking like, but the whole no kids thing, I mean, sweetie, you still have time. Like I don't want to say time, because not really time, but a chance. You have an opportunity. All it would take is for you to, like, instead of running through school as hard as you do, maybe go to I don't like, yeah, go chill at a deli on Wall Street, go maybe go get a job waitressing at a deli near Wall Street, pick you up that way. I mean, it worked for Matt Damon's wife. Always my favorite example. I went
to college. I had a bachelor's degree. My parents never graduated college. My parents didn't even graduate high school.
So here's the thing. First and foremost, because it seemed your parents had a mortgage. The parents, you help your parents pay off the mortgage. So as family, right? That if I were to say, oh, a dowry, that's kind of what you have. Like, you like that. That's a part of you as well. But as far as the thing you want for yourself, going out and getting it for yourself. See, here's the thing. Previous generations screwed the ones to come after. Time after time, the banks got smarter and more evolved. The corporations got more entangled with, day-to-day life, particularly that of Google and Alphabet and the like. So you have all these different schemes, housing market schemes and .com schemes and bubbles, that all kind of, like I said, flow through the whole Wall Street space. So through the financial spaces, and they create these, they create more cost of living and more living expenses. I have absolutely no doubt that with your master's degree and whatever money you make wherever you're at with your master's degree, you could probably do pretty well for yourself in a place like Iowa, right? Like where the cost of living is super cheap. You can probably do insanely well for yourself. But in high cost places, because she's probably in a place like California, like something tells me she's in the California area, or, New Jersey, New York, these really blue areas, there's these gigantic bureaucratic plantations that by themselves raise the cost of living, because in order to pay the salaries of everybody and everything, they have to steadily tax and steadily increase those taxes. And so thusly it's like, yeah, you could spend like, let's say $30,000 on a house, right? I know it's a bullshit number, but the deal is that if you're spending, $3,000 a year on the taxes for that place, or hell, here in Jersey, the taxes are now $9,000 a year. So if you, like, let's say you get yourself a house for $40,000, you spent more for that in taxes in your first 10 years in that house. And let's not forget the whole thing about maintenance and upkeep and all the other expenses that go into these things. Like, sweetie, you're just better off claiming what your parents have and saying, hey, don't sell this on me. Because that's what inherited wealth is, and that's the best way that's really the only way to keep generational wealth going. I think of my own family in these instances where, my grandfather had a vineyard. Like, why weren't we making wine and shit? Like, why is there not just the greatest wine company ever attached to, my family and my family's name? But these were choices that I didn't get to make, right? So it is what it is. And the choices that we do get to make, we have to make the best of them.
I have my second bachelor's degree, hoping that this one sticks. Like, I was paying for nursing school, half loan, half out of pocket. And COVID hit. And now I'm looking at my last quarter of nursing school and I'm realizing I'm not going to be able to graduate. I'm literally out of money. And not because I failed classes or I did something wrong. I did everything right. It's just because
But here's the thing. I mean, that we all know this system's rigged, sweetie. That's it. This is the game that we play here in America. Yeah, your best bet is to keep your cost of living low and your income as high as possible and save what you can. All right, that's really the track that's really the track that I'm on. And save for what? Well, we shall see. But, as far as like really trying to tie down a plan for years in the future, I'm sorry, that's just not the way the world turned out. It's more of a in the moment type thing. Like, the more self-awareness you have and the more, attuned to your surroundings and area you are, the better off you'll be, instead of buying into the idea. And that's like I said, that's why I'm not as joking in this video, because it sucks that people brought into this shit and they are now facing this like the fine print that they couldn't even see. Now, I don't even want to call it fine print. It was invisible ink that they wrote this shit in.
I'm poor. I I was born poor. I'm still poor. They want me to die poor. I don't know how you guys do it.
Well, like I said, you try to save what you can. Who knows where the value of the dollar is going to be? Okay, let's see if we can get her a little cuter than
16 years old.
Let's stop. Okay, good enough. So, so the deal is that it's not. It is what you can save and what you can do. You're not at the disadvantage that you believe yourself to be, particularly because of your relationship with your parents and your ability to, and you actually being in on, saying like having a stake in their house and like you're not as screwed as you may feel you are. But yeah, it does, like financially, but when it comes to the time spent, I mean, shoot, yeah, you could have been off having your own family. I mean, like I said, she's not an unattractive chick, like as far as like what her options were, I don't know, I wasn't there, but I can't help but feel like there was tons of guys who was like, yo, let me love you, girl, and she was like, I'm strong and independent. I could do all on my own. You know it. This is why I don't sit here and say it's a whole black thing. No. All these bras done brought into it, and now they sit here reaping the rewards. It sucks. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Actually, go into that description box and do what it do. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Sucks, sweetie. It really does, but you're cute, and 32. You got like a couple years. I think you got a couple good more years. Just start taking those cream pies, sweetie. So just start taking those cream pies, and I think you'll be able to, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can have that kid that you want, because you clearly need something to love. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.
Men